GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Experience the next level of imaging with Vivo X100 series. Pre-book now.
Like a Malayalam film has become a good tag to aspire for, especially in the last 3 to 4 years. Even in an average Malayalam film that I sometimes watch on the streaming platforms, the basics would mostly be done right. And in that sense, even this film deserves that tag. Hi, this is Galata Plus. I'm Kairam Vaashi, and this is about Dushyanth Kartikaneni's Ambajipeta marriage band. In Ambajipeta, there is a casteist upper caste rich man, Venkat, to whom the people of that town owe about 50 lakhs. And thus, they are obligated to fear him, respect him, especially the lower caste community. Malli, played by Suhas, is a lower caste young man who plays the snare drum in the town's marriage band. He also doubles up as a barber in his father's saloon. Malli has a twin sister, Padma, who's a teacher in the government primary school, and between the two of them, she is the more courageous one. Due to a couple of events, Padma and Malli land in a tussle with Venkat. To what degree does it get escalated and how do they eventually reach a solution form the rest of the story. This is a straightforward story from simpler times. The times when we still made and received calls on coin box phones. The times when love letters would still be delivered by friends. When musical greeting cards were a thing. And when actor Abbas's hairstyle was cool. The usage of songs and music is an evidence of this film's straightforward treatment. There are songs for all seasons. Love, pathos, agitation and fights. This approach is also seen in how this film handles the caste issue. For instance, there is an Ambedkar statue during the climax. Dialogues are used generously to convey the emotion or the underlying message, like Padma explaining to Venkat's wife on how their lives are different. While I wished the film had aimed for more, the simple approach was harmless. The film doesn't try to surprise you whatsoever, and that's not necessarily a bad thing when you have actors who can keep you engaged in the proceedings. Suhas as Malli has delivered an earnest performance and he reminded me of Nani, while Nitin Prasanna, who plays Venkat, reminded me of Fahad Fazil. Shivani Nagaram as Lakshmi and Pushpa Jagadish as Sanjeevi were good. However, it was Sharanya Pradeep as Padma who was the most impressive. The film presents some interesting contrasts within the context of pride. A barber and his hair, a teacher and her classroom, a powerful guy and his cage, and donated clothes as well as self-earned ones being burnt. Free yourself from the shackles of caste and you will choose the better path, because cages both in the mind and outside are dangerous. This is how I saw this film's message. There's nothing fancy about debutant Dushyant's marriage band. The beats, quite literally this time, are familiar, but I kept tapping my feet and I kept marching all along.
GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Experience the next level of imaging with Vivo X100 series. Pre-book now.